journey as we explore the Greek mythology. Greek mythology is a collection of stories, legends, and myths that explore the origins of the world, the lives of gods, heroes, and the struggles of mortals. The myths were integral to Greek culture, shaping religion, art, and literature for centuries. Chapter 1: The Gods of Mount Olympus. The 12 Olympians. Number 1. Zeus, king of the gods, ruler of the sky and thunder. As the king of the gods and ruler of Mount Olympus, Zeus wielded the thunderbolt as his weapon, symbolizing his control over the skies and weather. He was known for his wisdom, authority, and frequent romantic escapades, which resulted in numerous divine and mortal offspring. Despite his power, Zeus often mediated disputes among gods and humans, striving to maintain balance in the cosmos. His sacred symbols included the eagle and the oak tree. Number 2. Hera, queen of the gods, goddess of marriage and family. The queen of the gods, Hera, was the goddess of marriage, woman, and family. Though she was revered for her regal authority, Hera was also known for her jealousy, often targeting Zeus's lovers and their offspring. Her sacred animal was the peacock, symbolizing her beauty and pride. Despite her temper, she was a protector of married women and played a key role in ensuring the sanctity of marriage. Number 3. Posidon, god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses. Known as the Earthshaker, Poseidon ruled the seas and was feared for his temper, which could manifest as storms and earthquakes. He wielded a trident and was associated with horses, even credited with creating them. While he often clashed with other gods such as Athena over the patronage of Athens, he was also revered by sailors and those who depended on the sea. His domains represented both the bountiful and destructive power of water. Number 4. Demeter, goddess of agriculture and fertility. Demeter presided over agriculture, harvest, and fertility, ensuring the cycle of life and death through seasons. Her grief over the abduction of her daughter Persephone by Hades caused the first winter, symbolizing the barrenness of the earth when she mourned. This myth explained the changing of seasons and highlighted Demeter's role as a nurturing but protective mother. Her sacred symbols included the cornucopia, wheat, and poppy. Number 5. Athena, goddess of wisdom, strategy, and warfare. Born fully armored from Zeus's forehead, Athena was the goddess of wisdom, warfare, strategy, and crafts. She valued intelligence and justice over brute strength, often guiding heroes like Odysseus and Perseus. Her sacred symbols included the owl and the olive tree, representing knowledge and peace. Athens was named in her honor after she gifted the city the olive tree, a source of prosperity. Number 6. Apollo, god of the sun, music, prophecy, and healing. A multifaceted deity, Apollo was the god of the sun, music, poetry, prophecy, and healing. Twin brother to Artemis, He was a patron of the arts and was associated with the Oracle of Delphi, where mortals sought his guidance. His musical skills were unrivaled, often depicted playing the lyre. Apollo's influence extended to medicine and plagues, representing both the power to heal and destroy. Number 7. Artemis, goddess of the hunt, moon, and wilderness. The twin sister of Apollo, Artemis was the virgin goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and the moon. She was a protector of young women and animals, embodying independence and a connection to nature. Armed with a bow and arrows, she was both fierce hunter and a guardian of chastity. Her sacred animals included the deer and the bear, symbolizing her role as a protector of the natural world. Number 8. Aries, god of war and chaos. The god of war, Aries, represented the chaotic and destructive aspects of battle. In contrast to Athena's strategic approach, he was often depicted as hot-tempered and impulsive, thriving in bloodlust of combat. Despite his ferocity, Aries was not universally admired by the Greeks, who saw him as a symbol of the darker sides of war. His sacred animals were the vulture and dog, reflecting his association with violence and death. Number 9. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. Born from the sea foam, Aphrodite was the goddess of love, beauty, and desire. Her charm and allure captivated gods and mortals alike, and she played a key role in many myths, including the Trojan War. Married to Heus, but often linked romantically to Aries, her influence extended to passion and relationships. Her symbols included the dove, rose, and myrtle, representing love's softer, enchanting qualities. Number 10. Hephaestus, god of fire, metalworking, and craftsmanship. The god of fire, metalworking, and craftsmanship, Hephaestus was known for his skill as a blacksmith. Despite being cast out of Olympus for his deformity, he created magnificent items like Zeus's thunderbolt and Achilles' armor. His forge was said to be beneath a volcano, and his work symbolized resilience and creativity. Hephaestus, married to Aphrodite, though their union was marked by infidelity and discord. Number 11. Hermes, messenger of the gods, god of trade and travel. The swift-footed messenger of the gods, Hermes was also the god of trade, travel, and cunning. He guided souls to the underworld and was a protector of merchants, thieves, and travelers. Known for his wit and adaptability, Hermes often acted as a mediator among the gods. His symbols included the caduceus, staff entwined with serpents, and winged sandals, representing speed and communication. Number 12. Hestia, goddess of hearth and home, sometimes replaced by Dionysus. As the goddess of hearth and home, Hestia was the embodiment of domestic stability and family unity. Though she rarely appeared in myths, her presence was central to Greek households and temples. She represented warmth and hospitality, and her eternal flame was a symbol of continuity and peace. Hestia often gave up her seat among the Olympians to Dionysus, sanctuary of Apollo, home to the famous oracle. Number 3. The underworld, ruled by Hades, divided into regions like Tartarus, that stands for punishment, and Elysium, that stands for paradise. Number 4. Crete, island associated with the labyrinth and the Minotaur, ruled by King Minos. Number 5. Troy, site of the Trojan War, immortalized in the Iliad. Number 6. Athens, sacred to Athena, known for the Acropolis and its role in myth and mystery. Number 7. Sparta, known for its warriors and connections to Helen of Troy. Number 8. Thebes, associated with Oedipus and the 7 against the Thebes. Number 9. Colchis, land of Medea and the Golden Fleece. Number 10. Delos, birthplace of Apollo and Artemis. Part 3. Famous events and myths. Primordial origins and the rise of the Titans. The world began in chaos, a formless and endless void, until Gaia, the earth, emerged to bring stability. She gave birth to Uranus, the sky, who became her consort. Together, they produced the Titans, the first divine rulers, as well as the Cyclops and the Hecatoncheires, giants with 100 hands. But Uranus feared his children's power, imprisoning the Cyclops and Hecatoncheires deep within Gaia, causing her great pain. Enraged, Gaia conspired with her son Cronus, who ambushed Uranus and severed him with a sickle, casting his remains into the sea. From the drops of blood came the Furies and the giants, while the sea foam-born Aphrodite, Cronus ascended as king, but his paranoia mirrored his father's, leading him to swallow his own children in an effort to prevent their rebellion. The rise of Zeus and the Titanomachy. Rhea, despairing at Cronus devouring her children, tricked him by offering a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes in place of their youngest son, Zeus. She hid Zeus in a cave on Crete, where he was nurtured by nymphs and fed by the goat Amalthea. When Zeus matured, he allied with Metis, a titaness, who gave Cronus a potion that forced him to regurgitate his swallowed offspring. United with his siblings, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Posidon, Zeus launched a war against Cronus and the Titans, known as the Titanomachy. For 10 years, the heavens and earth shook with their battles, until Zeus released the Cyclops and Hecatoncheires from Tartarus. In gratitude, the Cyclops forged Zeus's thunderbolt, Poseidon's trident, and Hades' helmet of invisibility. Armed with these weapons, the Olympians defeated the Titans and imprisoned them in Tartarus, with the Hecatoncheires as their eternal guards. The Gigantomachy, the battle with the giants. Despite their victory over the Titans, the Olympians faced another challenge with the giants, born from the blood of the mutilated Uranus, rose in revolt. These immense, monstrous beings sought to overthrow the gods and reclaim the cosmos. Prophecy foretold that the gods could not defeat the giants without the aid of a mortal. Zeus sired a hero, Heracles, whose strength would tip the scales. The battle raged across the earth, with the Olympians wielding their divine powers, and Heracles slaying the giants one by one. The most fearsome of them, Typhon, a serpentine giant, nearly defeated Zeus, but the king of the gods ultimately triumphed, trapping Typhon beneath Mount Athena. With the giant subdued, the Olympians secured their dominion over the universe. Prometheus and the gift of fire. Prometheus, a titan who sided with Zeus during the Titanomachy, became a protector and a benefactor of humanity. He was instrumental in shaping humans from clay and teaching them survival skills, but he felt they needed fire to thrive. Zeus forbade this, fearing fire would make humans too powerful. Defying the king of the gods, Prometheus stole fire from Olympus and brought it to humanity, empowering them to cook food, forge tools, and light their homes. Zeus, enraged by this defiance, punished Prometheus by chaining him to a rock in the Caucasus Mountains, where an eagle devoured his liver each day. Despite his suffering, Prometheus became a symbol of sacrifice and resilience, inspiring mortals to challenge oppression and seek knowledge. The 12 labors of Heracles. Driven mad by Hera's jealousy, Heracles killed his family and sought atonement through servitude to King Aries, who imposed 12 seemingly impossible tasks. His first labor, to slay the Nemean lion, involved a beast with an impenetrable hide. Heracles strangled it with his immense strength and wore its skin as armor. Another labor required him to capture the golden hind of Artemis, a task that took a year of relentless pursuit. In his sixth labor, he cleansed the Augean stables in a single day by redirecting rivers, showcasing both his ingenuity and might. One of the most perilous tasks was the retrieval of Cerberus, the three-headed guardian of the underworld, which he achieved by overpowering the beast without weapons. Each labor tested Heracles' courage and strength, elevating him to the status of a demigod and ensuring his legacy as Greece's greatest hero. Zeus and the Minotaur. In Crete, King Minos' wife, Pasiphae, was cursed by Posidon to fall in love with a bull, resulting in the birth of a Minotaur, a creature with the body of a man and the head of a bull. Minos confined the beast within a labyrinth designed by the genius Daedalus, a maze so intricate that no one could escape. To punish Athens for the death of his son, Minos demanded annual tributes of young Athenians to be sacrificed to the Minotaur. Theseus, the son of the Athenian king Heus, volunteered to end this torment with the help of Minos' daughter, Ariadne, who provided him with a ball of thread. Theseus navigated the labyrinth, slew the Minotaur with a sword, and led the tributes to freedom. However, his forgetfulness in signaling his success led to his father's tragic death, casting a shadow over his triumph. The Trojan War. The Trojan War began with the divine quarrel at the wedding of Peleus and Thetis. Aries, the goddess of discord, threw a golden apple labeled to the fairest Hera. Athena and Aphrodite each claimed it, and Zeus appointed Paris, Prince of Troy, to decide. Paris awarded the apple to Aphrodite, who promised him Helen, the wife of Menelaus of Sparta. Paris's abduction of Helen incited a Greek expedition led by Agamemnon, launching a decade-long war. The war culminated in the famous stratagem of the Trojan horse, conceived by Odysseus. Hidden within the wooden horse, Greek soldiers infiltrated Troy, opening its gates to their army and leading to the city's destruction. Odysseus' journey home. After the Trojan War, Odysseus faced a 10-year journey back to Ithaca. Beset by divine wrath and supernatural challenges, captured by the Cyclops of Polyphemus, Odysseus blinded him to escape, invoking the ire of Polyphemus' father, Posidon, on Circe's island. His men were turned into pigs, but Odysseus resisted with the help of Hermes. He navigated past the deadly sirens, whose song lured sailors to their doom, and through the perilous straits of Scylla and Charybdis. Odysseus' return was delayed by the nymph Calypso, who detained him for 7 years out of love. Upon reaching Ithaca, he disguised himself to reclaim his throne and reunite with his faithful wife Penelope after slaying the suitors who had overrun his home. Part 4. Heroes and Mortals. Greek mythology is rich with stories of heroes whose lives were a mix of glory and tragedy. Heracles, the son of Zeus, was cursed by Hera, leading to moments of madness and despair. Despite his divine strength, his mortal side made him vulnerable, and his story is one of redemption through suffering and heroic deeds. Achilles, the central hero of the Trojan War, was nearly invincible thanks to his mother's status dipping him in the river Styx as a child, but she held him by the heel, leaving that one spot unprotected. During the war, Achilles' rage and pride shaped his fate. His death came not in glorious battle, but from an arrow guided by Apollo to his vulnerable heel. Odysseus, the king of Ithaca, was known for his intellect and cunning. After the Trojan War, his journey home was fraught with challenges, from the man-eating Cyclops Polyphemus to the enchanting but dangerous sirens. His wife, Penelope, awaited him faithfully, fending off suitors for 20 years. Odysseus' return and reunion with his family is one of the most moving moments in Greek mythology. Perseus, another legendary hero, was tasked with slaying Medusa, a gorgon whose gaze turned men to stone. With the help of Athena's shield and Hermes' winged sandals, Perseus beheaded Medusa and used her head as a weapon in later battles. On his journey home, he rescued Andromeda from the sea monster, a tale of bravery and love. Other heroes, like Jason and the Argonauts, ventured to the edges of the known world to retrieve the Golden Fleece. Their journey was filled with peril and treachery, including Jason's betrayal of Medea, a sorceress who had sacrificed everything for him. Part 5. Symbolism and Legacy. Greek myths are more than just stories. They carry deep meaning and lessons. The tale of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun with waxen wings crafted by his father Daedalus, is a warning against hubris and overambition. Similarly, the tragic fate of Oedipus, who unknowingly fulfilled a prophecy by killing his father and marrying his mother, highlights the inescapable power of fate. The myths often explore the tension between mortal ambition and divine will. Prometheus' theft of fire symbolizes human ingenuity and rise of progress. The labors of Heracles reflect the struggles one must endure for redemption and glory. Greek mythology's influence is evident in art, literature, and even modern psychology. The term Achilles' heel refers to a singular vulnerability, while Oedipal complex derives from Sophocles' Oedipus Rex. The myths have inspired countless works, from Homer's epics to modern novels, movies, and plays. Through these stories, the Greeks sought to explain the mysteries of existence, from the creation of the world to the nature of humanity. Their gods, heroes, and legends continue to captivate, offering timeless lessons about courage, morality, and the human condition. Dear viewer, thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this story and enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day and a good life.